Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have two of the most complete linebackers in the NFL on the field. It's Navarro Bowman going up against Bobby Wagner.
Okay, Larry, we are just south of historic Pioneer Square at CenturyLink Field in the beautiful city of Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. Blair Walsh of the Seahawks approaches and kicks it away. Here we go from Seattle. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Watch tight. Tight end's right.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They go play action here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Two tights. Down. We waiting. Four down. Check.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. The 30. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jared Cook, 75 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
There we go.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Looky here, a touchdown, a two-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. A swing pass caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Paul Richardson, 43 yards. And the Seahawks a two-point conversion away from tying the game. So they're going to go for two. Now it's Wilson. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Cliff Averill in there to get him for a loss of 5. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. First carry for Lynch back against his old mates. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
It seemed like the situation was second and a mile to go for a first down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football. That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up a third down.
Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Here's Carr to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Charles, earlier we talked a lot about Russell Wilson, what a great job he did last year in 2017 as Seattle's offense is working their way back onto the field. But they're probably going to need to find a running game to alleviate some of that pressure on Wilson, right?
Yeah, you think? I mean, my goodness, when you take a look at what Russell Wilson did, he more than doubled the rushing yardage of Mike Davis, who finished second. And Mike Davis didn't begin the year on Seattle's roster. They went through a number of runners this season, none of them that fit and really hit. Chris Carson, they thought was going to be the guy. He got hurt early in the year, but they definitely have to find a running game and get back to playing that Seattle football of run first and let Russell Wilson take over from there.
Watch tight end.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They were in the 4-3. Mike linebacker made a great tackle.
And when that happens, generally it means that the guys up front, the forward down defensive linemen, have absorbed all the blockers and allowed him to run free to the football. He ends up with a textbook tackle.
Here's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, a 22. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out.
Two tights.
This is Carson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And some room to roam now. And avoids the contact by sliding. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you could see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there, punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Now it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This will be taken very short.
Kickoff.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
so that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Carson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats, but really, should he have to absorb?
Taken down. Khalil Mack in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Six on the 3rd down conversion.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Big jumbo! Big jumbo!
On first down, Wilson escaping the pressure right, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. On second down, here's Wilson. And he's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jimmy Graham, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working. Yeah, score!
And they will line up now for the 2-point try. To throw is Wilson. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Here's Wilson to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Get down.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And complete right side to Cook. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Carr to throw on second down. Here's Wolford over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Strong right. Strong right.
Carr now on first down. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Get down, get down.
To throw again. Carr. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
Here we go.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cook. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he finds Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
First down, the run with Lynch. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Cliff Averill in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. So on 4th down, off goes Carr, and on is Sebastian Janikowski. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Janikowski pushed. Good.